Alright, geometry, happy Thursday. We're going to take a look at the short answer section right now. So we need to remember that vertical angles have the same measure. So you can kind of tell by looking at it, this angle right here kind of looks like it's the same size as this angle here. And in fact, it is. So what we're going to do is take these two little expressions and put an equal sign in between them, because they are equal to each other. So hopefully you remember a bit about solving these multi-step equations. First thing we want to do is see if there's any x's or any variables on the right side. So right here we're on the right side of the equal sign and I see an x. So I'm going to put a left arrow going through there. We also want to move all the numbers to the right, so if we look at the left side of the equation and we see any numbers, like this -6, we're going to move that to the right. Okay, so the 7x stays 7x. We didn't move it, right? So it's going to stay positive 7x. We did move the 5x to the left side of the equation, so when it lands on the left side, it'll be -5x. Now the -6 is moving to the right, so that's going to change to +6. And the +12 we did not move, so it stays +12. Now this is much easier. This line is much easier than this line in my opinion. We just need to combine like terms here. So 7x minus 5x. Remember never to put the x in the calculator. We're just doing 7 minus 5. So that's 2x. And 6 plus 12 is 18. So we're going to divide each side by 2. And x equals 9. Alright, so we're about halfway done with the problem. What we're going to do now is evaluate this expression to figure out how big this angle is. So we need to move this 9 and substitute it for the x right here. So the expression becomes 7 instead of 7 times x minus 6. We know that x is 9, so 7 times 9 minus 6. Alright, so that's 57. Alright, so this angle right here is 57. Now, in order to find y, we're going to need to find this missing angle. Let's call it x. Let's call it z, since we already used x. Okay, so we know from the beginning of this studying for the final that these three angles add up to 180. So 63 plus 57 plus z equals 180. Okay, so we need to do 63 plus 57. That's 120. Take away 120 from each side, so z equals 60. Now we should know that a straight line equals 180, so we have 180, take away 60, and that will give us y. So y equals 120, and x equals 9.